Here we go. Game number 1. It's on Edge. It's the blind tournament. So both teams have not seen this map. It's a 3v3. We have on the blue team Ausxh, Googas, Zakres versus Ausxh, Violet, and Colgin. So it's quite a thin map, quite a short map. So both teams will be standing on the edge. We see a lot of arrow fire coming across here. As both Ausxh and Zakres are firing across. We have Colgin and Violet trying to get themselves set up. We do see some quick progress coming in from Ausxh. He is taken down, however, before he is able to get any further. So made pretty decent progress on this first wall, but how important is progress over wall completion is yet to be seen. We do see Googas going for a resource play. It's taken out by Violet, so nice shooting there. Do you see Ausxh making his way down? Zach not moving from this initial podium, initial drop point. So will he progress any further? Slightly. Move back over again here. Digging. Where are we there? Okay. So resource play coming in from Ausxh. Try himself get himself a bit kitted up. Similar position for Ausxh on the other side. So Violet and Ausxh both here. We hop back across. So Zakres firing against Colgin. Colgin is able to get the kill. Quite a nice kill. Quite a nice position, really. Something to pick up on the fly. Did he fully mine this, or was this available in any? Oh, so fully mined. So quite nice. Thinking to quickly pick up on this map rather than just standing out in the open. Now, let's see on the right team. Googas smelting away. So that is how he's opting to use his time. Meanwhile, Ausxh still trying to mine the additional resources. So is there any progression towards any of the walls at the moment? So we have this bottom wall. So that first progress, you can see how that plays in. Colgin taking up those aquas there. Unlucky, out of the world. So Zach's starting to get a bit of control on top here. Shooting down at Ausxh, taking him out. Really just trying, once he gets control of this short map, it could be a lot of trouble for the left team. As Ausxh enters the void lane. So we have Ausxh here, pretty well kitted up. Googas similarly getting to a close point as well through his mining and smelting. It will come down heavily to whether this right team can really make good progress on the wall running, if they can do that without dying too many times. But I feel like the amount of resources can quickly be swallowed up in this short map. The more sort of common resources, the basics, especially with players falling into the void. Zach shooting out across. Collection of blocks ongoing. Really trying to farm as much as they can on this map before they start to progress on any of the walls. So Zach is now being kitted to the helm. Full iron set. So a heavy resource advantage in hand, but still the only looking into a wall going to the left team. As I say that, we have now the first entrance by Googas. Will anyone be around to pick up on him? It seems not, as Zakwiz now has pretty firm control over the top of the map. Let's see, can Glorious mess this up? I believe in the bats. We'll follow him for a little bit. It's a short walk. That's not how water works, buddy. So you should be good from here. Depends if any spawns catch him out. Is that creeper gonna... Could have been spicy. Let's see. Still pretty healthy, to be fair. The placement of the creeper did help big time. So it looks like we are out with that green wall. So that is first wall complete of the two. Oh, there's 3 on the map, sorry. Okay, so I have only seen 2. Is there one fully across at the bottom? As I say that, let me turn on. Full bright. There we go. Make things a bit better for the eyes. Okay. Cold Gin Violet on the top of the map. Trying to get any bit of control back. Where is Ausxh at this point in time? Okay, up the final section of this first wall. Is he going to have any pressure? So Zach's trying to keep eyes on him whilst watching the others. You know, a decent amount of cover coming back. Okay, big hit. Will Ausxh push now? It's hard to see what the communication currently is. At this time, however, we do see the full gold ads working its way through what I believe to be the second wall. Doesn't seem to be any pressure at the moment. It's got to a safer point in the wall, should we say. I wouldn't say safe by any stretch, but definitely harder to be contested. Get some explosions going in there as the Violet and Cauldron really try anything they can to get control. So Ausxh does get the first wall. So we're currently looking at 1 wall to 1 wall as Ausxh is shot. It's quite a big kill there, really. That's pretty much all their armor. And there is a mob still nearby. As we say that, a cannon kill is secured. And this could easily become danger for the spawn area of... Okay, so he is aiming more downwards. Okay, so Ausxh killed once again. Seems like they are trying to blow up the entities. Ads has secured sight and is making his way back out of that. Is it going to be fast in any way, or... Interesting positioning coming in from Gorist. Okay, some have been passed around. Okay, so it's just an alternate way into that second wall. Fair enough. Oh, okay, so is the third wall actually up above? Not sure if that's been noted by either team as of yet. Start to see. Could be somewhat of a balancer. I don't know if the right team has quite enough to really get up there. So they're going to have to somewhat distract themselves whilst they're working out a route to get there. They seem to have used a lot of TNT trying to cause havoc at this start area, whilst they still did get the first wall out. So it's whether there's any alternates to just maybe straight prodding up. But for a team of sort of heavily PvP players, I know a lot of them have experience on their different pillaring up ways, so I'm sure they won't be too adverse to just going for a straight pillar and trying to recover as best they can whilst being shot at. But not an easy job, especially over a distance like this. As we say that, Googas begins his ascent. Just going for it. Any shot's going to come in. Any choke's going to come in from Googas as well. Seems not. So that's all 3 walls secured. Next, the only thing left is the treacherous victory run, which the other team's already preparing a monument lockdown. Can they secure this? This is quite big, you know. They've clearly looked very long and hard into this map and realised that the VM is the place to lock down. So if they can stop this journey with this cannon, which might be getting counter cannoned, you know, you can see the right team really respects that the VM lockdown is imminent, so they are trying the best they can to stop this. Can go used to the cannon's coming in. Counter cannon coming at a similar timing. Oof, Cauldron has not had the best time against TNT this game. Gory is happy with his cannon kill. More cannon fire coming across. So Ausxh making his way through the second wall, trying to get the second wall touch. Okay, Gory is making his way back down. All 3 walls in hand, but that does not mean the game is over by any stretch. This game still has some legs in it yet. Ausxh blocks his path. A bold threat in a PvP wall to block your path further, but it's the kind of flex you have on a map like this. It can really show some expression on your route through some of these walls. So choosing to block up where he can and really sort of slow down his progress, make himself a bit unpredictable, which, you know, when a team is not familiar with this map, throwing some unpredictability, it can really throw a lot of players off. So Ausxh progressing where he can. Gory is shooting people almost simultaneously, so that's kind of impressive in its own way. But all eyes on Ausxh. Can he handle this lockdown from Zach? The answer so far being yes. The ads joining in the fun, adding some extra arrow fire. Seemingly an endless supply of TNT coming in. Blocks as Ausxh have. Enough for now, but it's a number that isn't enough to keep this up. Whereas Zach running similarly low on TNT, so probably enough to survive that cannon fire, but not enough to endlessly carry on. So Ads has really picked up the position of within the second wall. I wonder at what point they called that out, because you could see Glorious coming to collect it, whether that was an on-the-fly movement, or if they went, okay, this is too deep in the center of the map. Could be good. But really, quite a good positioning, really, from 3 players PvPing. You've got 3 different layers of PvP pressure. but not enough to stop Ausxh, which is all that is really important. So 3 walls to 2. Final wall required to be touched by this left team is the one up in the sky. At what point that journey will begin? It may be this game, it may not be this game. We will see. Heavily dependent on Gordiest and Co. when they plan to place their 3 walls. Of course, being heavily obstructed. So the top is map looking a lot different to how it started. As we get to 16 minutes into this game. That's still firing across, trying to pressure as much as he can. As we see Zach moving his way, trying to worm his way around. But Ausxh keeping up his movement nevertheless. So, slight mix-up in positions. Where has Glorious gone to? Okay, is Glorious going for the placement of the walls? Let us see, or is he just searching for more supplies? Shots coming in. Violet having a bit of a hard time getting into the map now, as Zach is looking to pressure as much as possible. Green wall, cyan wall, magenta wall, GG.